Uh, Hello again, everybody. Man, I am chomping at the bit here. I have got a bunch of stuff set up now and waiting on the new desktop to get here, and it's out for delivery. So there's that. But before I could even get the second monitor up and get on with that, I have to deal with this. Let's see. That help? Yeah, helps a little bit. Um, Basically, what's going on is, I mean, dude, oh, I gotta wait till like Monday for the new legs of the desk, the back legs to come in so I can support that whole back half. That's besides the point. But man, I did my taxes, and I mean, donating money, gifting, items and stuff. It's a good tax break statewide. You know, because Arizona, you can write off a lot of stuff for taxes and everything, but it does not mean shit. I mean, I gifted a lot of stuff. Um, like for those who don't know, I own a couple of acres of land out in the middle of the boonies, way up north, uh, and the property that I own came with a bunch of stuff on it, like engine blocks, steel, tons. Uh, there was I beams, the frames. I've got video of all the stuff that was up there, and I had gifted that to other people up there, and I mean, uh, the steel up there, they calculated it out to be right around, I was like 4.5 tons of steel, and we're talking like good steel. So that right there, uh, mild steel, like the base steel prices at like $1,000 a ton. So there's a few grand in steel. The engine that was gifted to a mechanic up there, he's fixing it up. That alone, uh, that engine, I've got the actual info on it. Let's see, where am I? It was a yeah, M117. Uh, it's the 117.983 Mercedes engine. Yeah, that is its price. Yeah. Even even going uh, as just a base idea of value. Uh, a rebuilt one is like 10 grand. Oh, what is it? Damn. Yeah, I thousands and thousands of dollars. I mean, yeah, like I donated money like crazy. I donated to the fire department. I donated to the veterans deal, and I do all this donating, and I go to all these places, and I do all this donating, and then I never get they I try to claim it on the taxes, and they're like, oh, well, you got to have this little slip of paper that tells us that it's true, and it's like, motherfucker, they hold these events where you donate and then they don't give you shit. It's like, okay, what's going on? So it's like, donate all this money, and I'm not even getting a tax break. These other fuckers are. So it's like, pisses me off. But self donations and everything. Uh, Yeah, I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find where some of these things work. Uh, there's a bunch. I mean, yeah, 1972 to 1980 engine, Mercury. A rebuilt one is 10 grand. Yeah, the teardown. It tore down just the engine, just the crankshaft pulley used is like $300. So I mean, that's pretty wicked. Uh, rebuilt, complete engine. Adds it co. Yeah, the just the head itself is 3 grand. I mean, I gave away so much stuff. I gave away like 2/3 of a gem car that was a golf cart basically thing. Trailer, couple trailers, giving that shit away, and then another thing that you can write off is medical bills, and again, medical bills like medical bills like in Arizona, you can write off medical bills if they are total more than 7.5% of your gross income, and mine was definitely. I mean, I've got documents all over the place over here. Yeah, one is 7,023.55. This one is 24.25. 13, 15, 25, 12.82.80. 2 grand. I've got the breakdown. Yeah, I'll flip over the top of this for you here. Um, yeah, that was just one visit. It was just one visit. I went twice. So yeah, but even writing off what I've paid so far and everything on it, it it did not help my damn taxes one bit. I mean, I I could have paid $500,000 to medical bills, and it would have only probably helped me with like $1,000 in taxes. I mean, I did my Arizona taxes, all the goddamn. I mean, I installed solar for a tax credit on solar, and I got $88 fucking rebate, and it's like this solar. I installed it myself. It's to keep batteries alive for our systems. So if power goes out, or if we need any kind of services, it's there. I mean, we had that pretty much like almost a week where power was out, and we had to have generators running to keep people alive. I mean, this is a fucking medical facility basically, and got to keep the oxygen, the CPAPs and oxygen machines running. Got to keep the pumps running, and it's like I do all this shit. I gift people all this stuff. I mean, hell, just last year was like, I don't know, like 15 grand that I just doled out just because. I mean, hell, it's probably even more than that, because I gave away a lot of stuff. Uh, I gave out fucking money galore. Uh, Donated every which direction. I donated to a friend of mine from high school. Donated hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Helped her with her fucking kids. And then, after all of that, she up and blocks me on Facebook. Like, what the fuck? I I got your fucking kids into sports programs because you couldn't afford it. I got your fucking kids all kinds of shit because you're the single mom that's unemployed and you're living with your folks. And next thing you know, you're like, oh, thanks, blocked. What the fuck? I mean, taxes fucking suck. I'm paying fucking tons in taxes. And it's like, even paying that much in fucking taxes, I still gotta freaking, cover my ass with other shit. I mean, hell, in over 80 grand in wages, and it's like, they bumped up my damn wages because the minimum wage went up, but minimum wage goes up, puts me in a separate tax bracket. If you're making, the way taxes work is if you're making, say, 10% over minimum wage, you should be taxed different than minimum wage. Like, if minimum wage is $10, then if you're making $11 an hour, then you should be taxed, like 1% more. If you're making, X amount over, if you're making minimum wage, you should be paying the lowest bracket. Doesn't matter your hours, doesn't matter anything. If you're making, taxes should be based on minimum wage. Like, it's insane. Like, I see people out here freaking, they're making money hand over fist under the table, not paying anything in taxes. And then they're filing taxes from like their 1 month working above table, and then they get all the money back from taxes, and it's like people like me paying fucking fistfuls of cash for taxes, and it's like I gotta go through all these write-offs and shit, and like it fucking drives me nuts. Like I gave away pretty much everything that wasn't nailed down up at my property, and it's like it's all tax write-offs because they're gifts to people. That, like, the dude that lives down the road up there. I mean, he was having issues with paneling in some animals and stuff, and trying to keep other animals out. And it's like I gave him a bunch of steel and a bunch of steel doors and garage doors that were up there that were building that made that shed. Gave them to him, and he built the thing, and it kept all the animals in and the other animals out. Another guy, he needed something for a shop to just kind of. I gave him one of the trailers. Another guy needed an actual trailer. I gave him the trailer that was up there. Another guy down the road, he wanted that big long RV, and he was going to take the top off and turn it into an actual, like car hauler. I gave that to him. It's like, you, as long as he goes to like an auto junkyard and replaces those axles, he could register it that way because they go based on the axle. And it's like, yeah, I mean, shit. I gave away tons of stuff. I mean, jewelry, necklaces, fucking all kinds of stuff. And then, you know, giving, money to the folks. Okay, we're talking, you know, $800 a paycheck. I just give to them, to just make sure that they're comfortable. It's like I'm comfortable. I'm more than comfortable with what I have. I have enough to get by and then some. They are on fixed incomes. So I give them cash, just so that they can make it through. They can go out, they can do things. Hell, if it wasn't for the cash that I was giving them, my mom would have lost her car. It would have been broke down several times, and they would not have been able to afford anything. It's like, shit. There's so much. There's so much going on with taxes, and tax season is a bitch. But this one was really fucked up because it's like I'm working for the same company I was working for, except for they rebranded me to the name of the local company, and they're like, okay, you no longer work for company A, you work for company B, but we own company B, so you technically work for us. But we're putting you under a different employee number and a different tax ID number. It's like, why? Oh, well, because if you work for that company B in that state, then we don't have to do whatever, and it limits us. So you're doing it so that you're not liable? What the fuck? What the fuck? This is just how freaking companies are. It drives me nuts. I'm at my wit's end here with some of this stuff. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of money back. I'm literally getting $1. I'm getting $1 back from state taxes. A fucking dollar. And then I try. I was like, instead of having them give me the dollar or send me $1, I selected, put all of that money towards next year's taxes, and they're like, okay, you can't put it towards next year's taxes because you need to have a minimum of $100 coming back to you to put it towards next year. And it's like, that's bullshit. What? That's bullshit. That is fucking insane. It's like, yeah, federal taxes, I'm getting a bit back. I made $10,000 more because of the pay raise, but I'm getting back $2,000 less in tax returns because I'm now up higher in the bracket. It's like, what the fuck? Somebody just come and punch me in the face. And it's like, this year I was hoping, hey, tax returns, sell the truck, sell the quad, get another like a Jeep Cherokee. Like I want to get one of the old Jeep Cherokees, like the 80s, 90s models. Those are, comparable to what I have for the Wrangler. And I'm fixing up the Wrangler. I'm hoping to get the goddamn fuel pump fixed. we got cold weather, rain, all this stuff coming and going, and it's just wreaking havoc on everything. Uh, there's all that. So, dealing with all that, still some more. I mean, this year started out stupid. I mean, HVAC going out, water heater blowing. I mean, and even that. I mean, that's another tax write-off for next year because that shit's coming out of my pocket as a gift to them because they can't afford it. And it's like, I mean, hell, uh, tires for the vehicles, parts for the vehicles. I'm the one paying for all this stuff, and I don't ask for anything in return because it's like I'm making money. I have positive flow of income, and what I'm paying out isn't more than what I can afford. So, I mean, if like right now, if I wanted to, if I really really wanted to, I could get one of those CXL or CLX computers, for fucking 5, 6, 7 grand. I could get one easy peasy. I could. I mean, I've got the money. I've got the money. I mean, it's just. Hold on. Yeah. Let's do. Let's see if it actually shows up on the damn thing. Okay. Let's see. Oh, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Yeah. And then, let's see. I've got like just in credit cards like $40,000 thereabouts in you know available funds. So it's like I can totally do it. I could. It's I'm cheap. Plain and simple. I'm cheap. Why would I spend $7,000 on a laptop if I can, or a desktop, if I can get similar operating for 600, 700,000 bucks. I mean, hey, if this desktop comes in and it works like a charm, works like a dream, who am I to complain? Like a lot of people's main complaints about that is the you know uh, the what is it? They said, oh, it's got a keylogger on it, and it's like, well, what is it logging, and who makes it? Well, it shows Logitech key, and it's like, okay, it shows Logitech key. Usually that means keyboard. Oh well, no, that's a key logger, and it's like, you're using Logitech equipment, right? Oh yeah, I've got a Logitech keyboard, a Logitech mouse, I've got a Logitech camera, and I've got it hooked up to this. It's like, okay, you got the cheap computer, and you're using cheap Walmart uh, equipment with it, and then you're going, well, it's a keylogger. And it's like, well, no, the company put out a thing saying that it comes branded with, it came branded with third-party program that couldn't be deleted because it was part of whatever, and they changed their supplier, so they no longer have that. And on their website, they tell you, okay, come to this website, click on this link, follow all the instructions, and it'll get that off of there, and you don't have to worry. It's like if you do that right out the box, like you hook up the computer set it up to your Wi-Fi, set it up to your Ethernet or whatever. Go to their website, set everything up, follow their stuff, and then go from there. You won't have problems. You won't have the issues. My whole thing is these computers, people get them, look at them, review them, and then send them back. They don't actually do anything with them. I mean, yeah, they'll download games, they'll play like 10 minutes of the game on camera, then delete the game, upload or download another one, do another video, and they run all these tests, and then they send it back. They're not in it for the long haul. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to get it. I'm going to set it up the way I need to, set it up like this, set it up with dual monitors, then, and only then, will I go from there. Setting it up is not a review. I'm going to be using this. It's going to be a daily tool for me. And, right now, it takes, I don't know, 10 seconds for the computer to boot up. But, I mean, I want that faster stuff. I'm working Intel Core i5 8th gen here on a Sonic Master Asus VivaBook. I mean, yeah, Nano Edge display, 8-hour battery. I mean, this thing is so old that the Windows decals and stuff have worn off. I mean, I don't use the actual touchpad or any of the actual like stuff except for typing on keys. So I don't have my palm on here all the time. I've got my mouse. I've got my freaking mouse, and this is my second mouse. I had the Hawk one, and now this is the Red Dragon. It is going to be my new keyboard for the desktop. That is the keyboard that I got for it. I mean, yeah, it's not the fanciest, it's not the best. I'm doing an on budget build here, setting it up the way somebody that is just trying to get into this, somebody who's just trying to go. I mean, I'm going to be marking all the cost of everything that I have: the monitors, the stands, the cameras, the computer, everything. I'm going to be setting everything up. I'm going to do a whole checklist of everything that I've done, mark out where I've got them, do the whole shebang, and then people will know that, hey, this is how much it will cost to get a setup like this and have this kind of outcome. I mean, I look good. If I swing this guy, wrong screen. If I swing this guy over here, it's like I look good. If I pop this up here, I mean, hey, I look good. That's not bad at all. It's like once I put this on a bigger screen, that's going to be good. I mean, it's damn good. I ain't got no problem with it. I mean, shooting at 30 frames a second, but the camera shoots at 60. So I mean, it is what it is. I don't care. Like, I'm gonna do like the whole setup. I might even throw in the desk and the legs and the chair. I'm gonna I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go from there. But I mean, I've leaped off of taxes and straight over to this. But I just wanted to do a quick, semi-quick video here. 30 minutes is pretty good. But taxes suck. They do. And they just make shit harder every tax season with all new rules and things. I mean, taxes should be able to be done on a postcard. That's it. It's should be simple. Here's what you paid in. Here's what you owe. That's it.